Hey, what's going on, guys? Frenzy here. Today I wanted to talk about how to play offense on Potemkin, considering Potemkin is a character that has a lot of defensive options, being Mega Fist, armor moves, and all sorts of things, and how you can actually pressure him, and his esports 6P. I wanted to make this a thing that I do with multiple characters if you guys want to see it, and so we can all learn together on how to pressure certain characters, because some have different win conditions than others and defensive options than others. So if you want to see more, absolutely combo the subscribe button and the like button and stuff like that, and let's get into this. So let's just get started with the obvious one, the very, very obvious one, because every character can do this, but his is a little bit bigger, so his is a little bit of an exception. I have him set to 6P me. The only way you can successfully enter Chain Lollipop after any hit, after any hit, I don't know why I'm messing this up. After any hits, you get counter hit every time. The only way you can actually enter it versus 6P is 5H. He's stunned long enough to the point he gets counter hit if he tries to 6P you. It's impossible for him to do it. So if a Potemkin's pressing 6P a lot, the only way you're ever entering this is 5H. 5HH, he still has an opportunity to hit you, so that's not going to happen. I mean, 5D obviously isn't going to work either. You can't even go into it. So your really only option here is 5H, and that's the only way you can get into it. You have other options, so if you don't want to 5H, let's say you just wanted to do close slash into it, you get smoked, right? If you close slash into grenade toss, you also get smoked. If you 2H into it, you also get smoked. 5K, you get smoked. His 6P, to my knowledge, with maybe the exception of Gold Lewis and other big bodies, no, Gold Lewis has a few exceptions where he can still hit this, but Potemkin is like the only character that no matter what, he can always hit grenade toss with a 6P. Even on 5H, it's a trade, but you're hard knockdown and he barely gets stunned, so he's still at advantage. So if he's to 6Ping, never a grenade toss off of any entry you do, 5HH, you still get smoked. Grenade toss loses to Potemkin heavily. I wouldn't recommend doing it in pressure ever if they're 6P mashing. However, we all know Potemkin has 250,000 defensive options. One of his most important ones, and honestly the most irritating one, being Mega Fist. Because it's basically a god button that gets him out of everything. Close slash, chain, he gets out. 5H, again, can beat back Mega Fist, but that's just because the hit stun's very long. 2, still loses it. 5K, loses. 5P, loses. Sorry, if it would actually come out. Sorry, there you go. See, loses. So your only option to counter Mega Fist is this. For our Chain Lollipop is 5H. So your only safe entry versus 6P now, and 5H is 5H Chain Lollipop. But there's no other way of playing around back Mega Fist, and this is where a grenade toss does come into play. If the Potemkin player is Mega Fisting a lot, which are a lot of Potemkin players too, you could air grab him with grenade toss right out of it. If you grab immediately, Mega Fist is too slow to counter hit you. As long as you time it right, you just do any entry. So 5H works, I air grab him, 5K. Sorry, I mistimed it. That was I pressed the wrong button, my bad. 5K. Sorry. Maybe 5K doesn't work. Okay, 5K doesn't work. I'm too low to even touch him. Okay, so 5K doesn't work. I thought it did, my bad. So, like, if you're gonna do, like, close slash... Sorry. Do close... That's the wrong button. Close slash into this, you grab him. 2H, you grab him. 5H, you grab him. Basically, your main entry options, you can air grab him out of Mega Fist and condition him to stop doing it, because you basically can mix him into that. Same thing works on a forward Mega Fist. You can still air grab. He goes in front of you, but grabs track in this game, so... Sorry, I actually just misinputted there. See, air grab him. So, like, if he does forward or backwards, like, he gets smoked by air grab. Nothing else will land besides air grab. Sorry, he goes in front of me. Back Mega Fist. For Mega Fist, you know, he kind of doesn't get anything anyways, but if he did it, air grab would still work, is what I'm trying to get at. But, Punch loses. Slash obviously loses. If Slash and Punch lose, obviously Heavy Slash is gonna freaking lose in air, because that's even slower. Kick gets smoked, and... Sorry. Well, my bad. Yeah, JD gets smoked too. So, if he's spamming Mega Fist, air grab him. Okay, now let's talk about Heat Tackle. Heat Tackle is his new move. This will smoke Grenade 100% of the time. The only time it's safe is 5H. Like usual, 5H is your safest entry. You very little counterplay if you 5H it. This time, unlike 6P, you don't get a trade or anything. He gets a very light hit stun, so you can just like do something like... Oh, my bad. You can just do, you know, close slash and like any conversion that you want to do. So that's your counterplay to Heat Tackle. Or Heat Tackle cannot beat Chain Lollipop. Sorry. It, can't beat Chain Lollipop. 5H obviously doesn't beat it. 2H. It still smokes it. Even 5K entry point will smoke it. Guaranteed. So yeah, Heat Tackle is not a great option for him. Unless he reads your Grenade Toss, then yeah, you're smoked unless you 5H. Let's talk about when you're prone to Heavenly Potbuster. Yeah, obviously you can't, you know, get grabbed like that. Chain Lollipop is 100% safe to it. It's impossible for him to do that to you, to my knowledge. Yeah, he's just gonna miss every time. But Grenade Toss is prone to it, but at a certain range. If you're at this range, you go right past him. So you, as long as he has meter and you're right up in his face, he can't Heavenly Potbust you. You don't have to worry about him like reading you grenade tossing. But if you are from this range, you will get grabbed. If you are not in his face, like if you're even right here, you're gonna get grabbed. Like so. 5H isn't even a safe entry either. Usually 5H is your safe entry. No, doesn't work against Potemkin. You're still getting Heavenly Potbusted. 2H is like always safe if you want to do that to Grenade Toss. But you always have to remember that if the Potemkin player is good at the video game... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's how you get it to work. My bad. So if you're doing pressure and you cited 2H, remember, he can grab you out of 2H. All characters can do this. If you weren't aware, yeah, you can get grabbed out of 2H. I was having a... yeah. So, counterplay to his... that is, you know... you spamming 2H isn't advantageous because he can just grab your ass out of it. Next on the list is Defense Shield. Yeah, good luck. You can somewhat make yourself safe, but he'll honestly probably hammerfall your ass, so I recommending... So, don't recommend doing it. If it's Deflect Shield... Sorry, if it's Deflect Shield, I would just stop pressing buttons and just back up. So... okay, so next on the list we have a White Wild Assault. Grenade Toss goes right over White Wild Assault. You're completely safe to it. If you are this far, you're still safe. Actually, if you far slash him, Grenade Toss will hit him. Because he goes right into it, but, you know, it's not really that great of a stun, so that's kind of just back to neutral, but you got a bit of damage, so that's always good. 5H also, 2H completely safe, 5K safe. For Chain Lollipop, close slash is safe. 5K is not safe, he can actually get through that. Obviously 5H is safe. Sorry. Then 2H is safe. The White Wild Assault. Freaking what's it called? 2K. He can do it. 2D. He actually can't. White Wild Assault, so it's just your kick buttons he can White Wild Assault through. And counter hit you. So yeah, those are those. Also, another thing, there's a command grab setup that I like to talk about, and it's this one, where to cancel into the command grab, and then you do that, get corner, or you wall break, whatever, yada yada yada. Potemkin can... So normally you get grabbed out of this so they can backdash. Like, I'm gonna show you really quick. Like, throw almost always beats this. Like... Yeah, I can't even activate the command grab in time. Throw beats it. Backdash also counters this. He is no exception. He will get out of the way of it. Yeah, or 5p mash usually works on most characters. Not sure about pot. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, 5p mash beats it. Okay, still beats it on him. But pot buster's always an option in a lot of situations. He actually can pot bust you out of this. However, if you do it quick enough, you could actually beat pot buster, but it just requires you to literally frame perfect the timing of the input to actually be able to beat pot buster. I highly doubt you're ever going to run into a Potemkin and actually try this, but it is something he can do. If you do too early, you get grabbed as well. But it's the right timing, you can actually beat pot buster. I'm yet to even... I've only ran into one player actually counterplay this in my life, so... Yeah, and it wasn't a Potemkin player, it was a Soul player. So, yeah. But there is counterplay to pot buster here. You actually can interrupt it if you time it right. But if you mess it up in any way... You can also jump out of it, actually. You can jump out of pot buster and bait it, too. Yeah, I guess I didn't think of that. But if you do, say you go for command grab, you mistimed it, you're eating 50% of your life. But you can jump out of it, too. So those are the counterplays to Potemkin that I know of. I know I didn't cover Bridal. I mean, you get pot bustered in it. That's shown. Even if you do it from this range where you can make it plus, you are safe to it though. If you make it plus from about this range, because if you didn't know, you're thinking like plus 3 or well, it's very max range as you can see. But if it's very max range, you're like plus 4 or something like that. And yeah, you get a little bit knocked back more, and if you're holding back, you can bait pot buster. But I mean, if you're like this range, yeah, you're gonna get smoked. So next, we're gonna talk about Bridal. We'll go into more detail about Bridal Express because I just showed that you can get pot busted, which is kind of unique to that one. But I told you there is a range thing you can do. It's very hard to do. It's very risky because it's kind of hard to tell your distance, especially if he's moving around. But letting you know it is possible. Bridal Express also gets smoked by 6p a lot. The only exceptions is where it's a true string from close slash. By H it's safe, as you can see. He can't mash in between. 2H it's safe, it's a true string. 5k it isn't. Well actually no, 5k you can catch him mashing. If you don't do it immediately, though, you get smoked. If you're right up on his ass, you can beat it. If you're like right here, though, you get smoked. So, just letting you know that. Far slash, you get smoked. Like even if you far slash from here, you will actually beat him there. But like, if you're doing it from range, you're gonna get smoked. So as long as you're close up, you'll beat him. But any range, yeah, you're dead. You will get smoked. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Even 2K should beat it. That's the wrong thing. No, actually 2K gets smoked anyways. Yeah, 2K gets smoked. 2D beats it. Okay, so as long as you're not doing it from far away, you're safe to 6p. As shown, you're getting smoked. 5H is always safe, but all your options have to be close up to beat it. Or at least not allow him to mash. If he doesn't mash, you're gonna get grabbed here. I can show you really quick. You can just get absolutely smoked by grab. That's the wrong thing. You get smoked. You can't even counter a grab. Yeah, I can't even counter grab. So yeah, you get smoked if you do that. So you have to really be calling out. Like you shouldn't even be doing close slash into Bridal or anything like that from that close, because if he just blocks, yeah. You're gonna get grabbed. But just letting you know, it is, like, you know, safe if you really, really wanted to try to do that. But from a range, you get smoked by 6p. Okay, next we're gonna talk about Deflect Shield versus what's it called? Bridle. So Deflect Shield actually doesn't counter Bridle Express in the slightest. You're still on their ass. You could even just do this in a grab. You could probably fish for a counter hit if you time it right. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, you just have to have the right timing. Yeah, there you go. Fish a counter hit. You could go into like a full combo or some shit like that. So yeah, Deflect Shield isn't good against it. The only other thing I can think of is talk about Mega Fist on it too. It's obviously safe in the same aspect. Mega Fist is too slow, but if you do it from far away, you get smoked. Mega Fist will usually beat you, but if you're close enough, you can beat it. It's a slower startup. But that, like I said, far away, yeah. Hey, I just wanted to tell you guys, thanks for watching this video till the end, and if it helped you, yeah, like I said, like the video and sub, and yeah, if you want me to make more of these on other characters that have specific things, let me know, and I'll try to do it, because maybe there's something really odd about them that you can actually get away with, like for example, air grabbing Mega Fist. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.